that are telling us we ought to pray for our enemy. We ought to love our enemy. We ought to integrate with an enemy who bombs us, who kills and shoots us, who lynches us, who rapes our women and children. No, no, that's not intelligent. That's not intelligent.
Be careful what you say and be careful what you do. Cause democracy is not a freedom to be rude. Think of something different. It's not a something to abuse. So don't be carried by the rumor propaganda on the news. You talk a lot of bullshit, I'm not impressed. Keep it all to yourself. Your democracy is a mess. Player, stop it. Homie, could you please change the topic? Miss me out with that dumb shit. I'm trying to be above it. You wasn't present at the era of the struggle, the revolution. They got my brothers into trouble. That's why I hustle, steady grinding, efforts are double, and I keeps it humble. Freedom is something I was longing, but now I got it. Hope it don't turn me to a savage. And when I spit in public, dog, I gotta watch my language. I gotta watch my steps and the places that I go to, stuffs that I be on, things that I don't do. About my rights, gotta sense it, that's my whole crew. That's why I grab a paper, constitution, what I go through. So when it comes to your views, I don't respect it. Ignorantly being rude, your attitude is unaccepted. Be careful what you say and be careful what you do. Cause democracy is not a freedom to be rude. Think of something different. It's not a something to abuse. So don't be carried by the rumor propaganda on the news. Be careful what you say and be careful what you do. Cause democracy is not a freedom to be rude. Think of something different. It's not a something to abuse. So don't be carried by the rumor propaganda on the news. If you don't know what it means, better be silent. Get back to your books, your high school written pamphlets. Some of y'all that yap don't understand it. This ain't about strikes, it ain't about being violent. Freedom of speech, freedom of movement and anything. Belonging for democracy, but look at what the hell it bring. My human rights was abused from the start, so I'm watching out for cops when I'm usually on the block. I ain't tripping, I ain't slipping, I am focused on a lot. Cause this tax force people keep on running on my spot. Power of the people, by the people, for the people. I wish we get considered and the treatment should be equal. And the mayor, he was voted by the people, but the councillors we got, they don't represent the people. Democracy ain't about segregation. You steady hating, your development is a daydream. Be careful what you say and be careful what you do. Cause democracy is not a freedom to be rude. Think of something different. It's not a something to abuse. So don't be carried by the rumor propaganda on the news. Be careful what you say and be careful what you do. Cause democracy is not a freedom to be rude. Think of something different. It's not a something to abuse. So don't be carried by the rumor propaganda on the news.
Has the God-given right, the human right, the civil right, we have the right to defend ourselves too. This is only natural. This is what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is trying to teach you and I. He's teaching us to love ourselves.